Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
Hola, señor, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Ah? Ven, no puedo oír. Omar. ¿Entiendes inglés? Poquito, ¿entiendes? Mira, ahorita estamos predicando, no somos cristianos, no somos católicos, mormones, nada de eso. Pero la Reina Valera, el King James Version, vamos a usar. Una cosa muy interesante, que en la Biblia no puedes encontrar este hombre blanco. ¿Cómo se mira Jesucristo? ¿Tú sabes cómo Jesucristo se mira en la Biblia? Porque hay muchas imágenes y fotos de este hombre Jesucristo blanco. Ve a la tienda allá, ahí están vendiendo fotos de este hombre. Pero la Biblia no dice que es blanco, dice que la Biblia, que Jesus the Christ, Jesucristo es negro. Jesus Christ is a black man. We got a Spanish Bible and an English Bible. Let's read that. Give me Revelation 1:1. Mira.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
La revelación de Jesucristo. A ver cómo se mira. Mira, dame el versículo 19, 19.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 19. Write the things which thou hast seen, and the things which are, and the things which shall be hereafter.
Este es Jesucristo hablando con Juan, dice, escriba todas las cosas que tú miras. A ver qué miró Jesucristo. This is Christ speaking to John, the Revelator, while he's in the island of Patmos, and he told him to write everything that he saw. Let's see what John saw. Give me verse 14.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now who is this talking about that had white woolly hair? Give me verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Las 7 candelas. Este es Juan. Miró un hombre enfrente de 7 candelas. Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
La ropa que tenía es como nosotros que tenemos ahorita. Por eso está largo. Mira, a la pies dice, al foot. Lay it.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
El girdle, este es. Así vestió Jesucristo, no como los romanos o los griegos. Así vestió de la ropa. Lay it, read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
El pelo en la cabeza y en la cara era pelo blanco, lana. ¿Por qué este foto tiene pelo amarillo? No es lana. ¿Ah? ¿Quién en el mundo ahorita tiene pelo lana? ¿Alguien aquí tiene ese hombre ahí? Tiene pelo lana. Pelo lana, casi pelo lana, pero yo no tengo pelo lana. La única gente que tiene pelo lana son los morenos. Así es, dígame que no, pero este mundo tiene mucho odio a la gente moreno. Dígame que no. Yo te digo que Jesucristo es negro, va a decir no. Pero la Biblia dice that Jesus the Christ is a black man. Why is that? Watch this, keep reading.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet.
Now his feet. This is John looking at Christ's feet. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
Fine brass is brown.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Burn brown. Well, if you burn anything, it turns to white. Y tú quemas algo, ¿qué color se pone, Señor? Y tú quemas arroz, ¿qué color se pone? Amarillo. ¿Qué color? Negro se pone. Jesucristo es hombre negro, Señor. Apocalipsis 1:14. Ahí tenés ese pepela, ahí, pero léelo. Porque hay muchas mentiras que están diciendo en estas iglesias.
Así es.
¿Me entiendes? ¿Tú crees en Dios, ah? Pero ¿cuál Dios? ¿El hombre falso o el de verdad? Esa que necesitas investigar. Once again, we're Israel United in Christ. We're not Christians, we're not Catholics, we're not Mormons. What we teach is the Bible. Jesus the Christ is a black man. Right there, brother in the white Corolla, you hear me? Yeah, do this up, check this out. Christ is a black man, we've been lied to, brother. And guess what we've been lied to? Your nationality. Did you know your last name right now, your government ID belongs to who? The slave masters that owned you, your ancestors.
You know?
Just like the Mexicans. Have you ever figured that out? Why is that? It's prophesied in the Bible. Once again, this is not how I feel or how I think. But we have been lied to. Give me 2 Corinthians 11:4. Read.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
It says he who came to preach another Jesus. This is during the colonization during the 1490s and upwards through the colonizations of the Aztecs, Mayas, and the Incas. What about the black people? Brother, right there, your ancestors were brought here on ships, right? And then what did they turn into? What's the religion? Baptism. Come on, what was it? ¿Cómo se llama? 12 years a slave. The other one, what was it called? Birth of a nation. This is actual historical fact. And guess what? It's biblical. Once again, we're Israel United in Christ. We're teaching that the black Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites, and we have been deceived.
Yeah.
Read it again.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received.
You know what another spirit is? When the churches say that man can marry another man and a woman can marry another woman. That's against the Bible. This is not how I feel or I think. This is what I read in the Bible. Christ is a black man. And guess what? You got to honor God's laws. But the white man has deceived us. Go ahead, keep on reading.
Or if ye have received another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
Another gospel. Guess what? The Jews are not white. They're actually black. The Israelites are black, Latino, and the Native American. And Christ is a black man.
That's right.
Read.
Ye might well bear with him. For I suppose I was not wit beyond the very chiefest apostles. But though I be rude in speech.
Now this is Paul speaking. Now where did Paul get that verse? Give me Matthew 24 and start at verse 4. This is how you read the Bible. There's chapters and there's verses. Brother right there. My brother, the Taurus. Bald head with the glasses. How you doing, sir? Yes, sir. How you doing? We're Israel United in Christ. And guess what? We're going to show you what Christ was trying to teach. He's trying to warn you, brother. Read.
Matthew 24, verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
It says that no man deceive you. We have been deceived. The things, ideology that have been told or taught to us, guess what? It's not according to the Bible. And Christ prophesied about it to who? To the rest of it. That's why Paul wrote it in Corinthians. Read.
For many shall come in my name.
It said, many shall come in my name. Who's out here preaching white Jesus? The whole 95% of the world. When the Bible said Christ is a black man. And this is Christ right here warning about the deceitful. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
And shall deceive many. We have been deceived in this whole world. Jump down to verse 11.
Verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many.
And shall deceive many. The white Jesus, that the laws don't exist. Brother right there. How you doing, brother? This is powerful stuff. We're reading the Bible. You believe in God, sir? Do you believe the Holy Bible? Yes, sir. Do you believe it? The brothers have been deceived. Read that again.
And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
It said iniquity will bound. Why is that? You know, there's laws pertaining in the Bible to how we should govern ourselves, from food, how to deal with each other, marriage. Marriage is between a man and a woman. not woman and woman, not man on man.
Bring it out.
But now with this image, white Jesus said, yeah, man on man.
Bring it out.
Jesus is not white. Jesus is a black man. And he's only coming for his people.
That's right.
Not for the whole world. Only for the blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans that you so despise. Oh, that, give me Matthew 1:21.
Bring it out.
We're reading out the Bible. This is not how I feel. It's not how I think. It's not my opinion. Christ only came for his people. Read.
Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Jesus the black Christ. Read.
For he shall save his people from...
Save who?
His people.
His people. He didn't come to save the whole world. He came for his people. Christ was from the tribe of Judah, a Jew. And guess what his people were? Israelites. Read.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
You see that? Once again, to know what sin is, it's a law. But contrary to this picture of white Jesus, we have been told you don't have to keep the laws. Ahí, hermana, ¿está escuchando? Hermanita, señora ahí, aquí, estoy hablando contigo, señora. Señora, once again, we have been deceived and lied to. Get that. Give me that. Matthew 24 and verse 11 again.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many.
It shall deceive many. But who shall deceive though? Because they came to save his people, so obviously he should deceive his own people. Give me verse 24.
Verse 24. But there shall arise false Christs.
There shall arise a false Christ. White Christ is not in the Bible, señora. ¿Tú sabías eso? Que Jesucristo no es blanco, que es negro. Jesus the Christ is a black man. We just read it in the Bible. You want to hear it? Come down here. You got a question pertaining to the Bible? If you think that anything that I'm saying that is false or wrong, hey, please, by all means, come down here. We'll have a polite discussion.
But there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Now, who is the elect that the Bible is talking about? Is it everybody in the world? Who is the elect in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24? Let's find out. Go ahead, read this. And Google it up. Find out who the elect are. Watch.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect.
The Israelites, not the Israelis, not the fake Jews. It's the blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans. We're the most destroyed people on the planet Earth.
That's right.
Our names, our language don't even belong to us. And then we worship a false God. Christ is not white. He's black. So is God and the angels. We have been deceived.
Used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.